Hey everyone, it's the Music Board, and today we're going to talk about Haim's new record, I Quit. Now, I don't know a lot about this group. It's three sisters, it's a trio, and this is my first time actually listening to music of theirs. I've heard of them before because they're actually on one of my favorite records from Taylor Swift, Evermore, which I have up here somewhere. I'd get it out, but I'm sitting on the floor, and it takes a lot for this 30-year-old to get off the floor. But I figured since I, knew them from the feature of that record that I'd check them out. And they had a new record. So I was like, hey, let's just see what this is about. Also, I didn't really know what type of genre I was going to be getting with them either. So it kind of took me by surprise when I started listening to it. But this record really gave me like a 90s vibe, like Alanis Morissette type vibe. And, it did use samples from 80s, 90s type era. One sample that I actually noticed here is that they sampled George Michael and U2, two of their songs. And there was also this old school hip hop vibe on the song Relationships. At least I think that's the one that it was on. And, let me just say, I didn't enjoy this record, but I listened to it because I admire the talents of people and the courage to put your art out there and any personal lyrics or struggles or anything with music. I think that's where I struggle with giving my opinions on music on the internet. It's because I am no artist myself. So who am I to judge? But I do like to talk about music and I like to have the conversation. I like to see what other people like. From this record here, the production to me kind of felt empty in spots. There was missing something. There was no room tone or something like that. That there was no really differentiation between... This band kind of seems like one entity, one person, which I guess it is. And are they a band? They're just a trio of sisters. But I couldn't differentiate the personalities at all. And maybe that's the point. I'm not sure. I don't really know much about them. I just know their feature on that Evermore record and this album and the fact that they're three sisters who've been in the game for a while and that they're very blunt and honest. It comes from a lot of these songs. Like relationships, where they're tired of being in fucking relationships. And, there's the song The Farm, where it kind of just seems like they're divorcing or disconnecting from a lover or a person. And, they just want the farm, which some people can relate to, I guess. There's little journeys in each song that tell a story. And I can see some of the appreciation someone would have listening to some of these. I was on TikTok the other night and there was, let me try to find it. I came across a live stream and somebody was playing one of their songs in the background and I was like, hey, I know that. What song is that? And it was Down to Be Wrong off this record. Having them listen to that in the background, it gave the live stream a nice tone and a nice setting, even though I could barely hear the instrumentation, but it's in the distance. That was very relaxing and it gave their live stream that they were doing some ambiance, made it a really chill hangout session. Maybe that's what a lot of music is or can be. Maybe to me, to put it out there, Haim's I Quit just didn't stick to me. I just need to find music that sticks to me. And maybe that's the journey that I'm going to go on with this new chapter of this YouTube channel, is finding music that really sticks to me. Maybe I should change my rating system to does it stick or does it not stick? Is that weird? Is that cringy? Also, a lot of these first videos are just me talking to myself a lot because I'm really just reinventing my brand. Something I created 10 years ago and trying to relaunch that into this conversation starting community. I don't think a lot of people are going to watch this. So I'm going to talk about it here in this Haim review. I think I'm going to give myself a year. I'm going to give myself a year to do this and see how it goes. And after a year, if it doesn't go the way I want it to, I'm going to delete everything. I'm going to wipe the music board off the face of the internet. So in a year, I guess we'll see what happens. Anyway, back to Haim. I really didn't enjoy this record. Of course, I have my notes here. Also, I forgot to even mention the songs that are sampled here from George Michael and U2. So George Michael's was Freedom 90 and U2 was the song Numb. But this just isn't my cup of tea. It could be yours, so give it a spin and tell me what you think. If you did enjoy it, please let me know what you got out of it, because that would be really inspiring to me. But if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want more of this weird content of me talking to myself, please hit that subscribe button. This What did I rate this record? Did I not? You know what? I don't have one. I don't have a rating for this. And sometimes that's just how it's going to be.